According to Basin S. book titled, quote, Pharmacology, Biology, and Clinical Applications of Androgens, Current Status, and Future Prospects, respectively, unquote, on page 72, whereas DHT levels in the skin may be up to 10 times those of testosterone in tissues with high 5-alpha reductase expression, such as the prostate gland and skin tissues, as noted in by Hay and Wass's 2009 excerpt in Clinical Endocrine Oncology on page 37. Therefore, serum measurements can underestimate the drug's efficacy in tissues where DHT's reduction is crucial for therapeutic outcomes. For example, in treating conditions like prostate enlargement or androgenetic alopecia, the critical factor is the extent of DHT inhibition within the prostate or the scalp, respectively, rather than in the bloodstream. This localized reduction in DHT can lead to the desired effects, such as decreased prostate size or slowed hair loss, even if serum levels of DHT show only modest decreases. Also, serum DHT is mostly bound to sex hormone-binding globulin, also called SHBG, when in the bloodstream. SHBG helps modulate sex hormone levels in men and women by binding to androgens and estrogens. This makes a particular ratio of these hormones inactive at any given point. When they are inactive, these hormones can't readily be used in metabolic processes unless something happens to remove SHBG from them, according to Ronald S. Swerdloff and colleagues in their paper titled, quote, Dihydrotestosterone Biochemistry, Physiology, and Clinical Implications of Elevated Blood Levels, unquote. This makes the DHT in serum largely inactive. This means it can't do much to either grow your prostate, grow your muscles, or finally, mess up your hair follicles. Once again, we are only concerned about DHT in the tissues because that's where it is mostly produced, not in the blood. Additionally, the dynamics of DHT production and regulation vary between different tissues, influenced by factors like local enzyme concentration, tissue-specific expression, and the presence of other cofactors affecting enzyme activity. This complexity means that even if a drug effectively reduces DHT levels in one type of tissue, such as the prostate, its impact on other tissues, and by extension on serum levels, might be less pronounced. Hence, while a decrease in serum DHT is a positive sign that finasteride or dutasteride are working, the true measure of effectiveness, particularly for localized conditions, is better assessed by considering the reduction of DHT within the target tissues themselves.